Good morning, excellent morning, magnificent afternoon, and wonderful evening to those people all around the world. Today, this is the meetup for People's Union of South Asia, and our South Asia counterpart is not here yet, but I'm here and I have Victor here. And this is just a quick chat about what you do in your country and what life is like in the different countries around the world, but particularly South Asia. Anyone can come, everyone's invited. The link is in the chat and I will is above the caption and I will put it in the chat in a moment. I have Victor Jenkins here now, Victor Irving Jenkins, and I will let him introduce himself while I put the rest of this together. Victor, let people know who you are, please.
My name is Victor Irving Jenkins. I enjoy saying the name Victor Irving Jenkins. I am coming to you from California, Sacramento, California, in the USA. I've lived in Sacramento for about 30 years. I come from the East Coast in the United States of America, and Sacramento is a fabulous place to live. While I am in Sacramento, I am a delivery driver. I drive around delivering food and groceries and other specific items to people who order them online through the use of this thing called a smartphone. And I think many of you know what a smartphone is. Probably many of you use a smartphone. I have come to be associated with Carla and the English show as a result of my affiliation with a group called Toastmasters. Toastmasters use public speaking as a means for people to get over their fear of public speaking. In this show, we help people get over their fear of speaking English. In fact, when I started the show, one of the things that Carla told me was her goal is to move English closer to being a global way to communicate. And many things already are spoken in English universally. For instance, if you are a scientist or a researcher, your reports, your findings are in English. If you are working in the aviation industry, if you are working with airlines, a pilot, an air traffic controller, all of that is done in the universal language of English. Part of why that is so is that many languages have nuances that that's hard to grasp, and it varies from one culture, one country, one language to the other. English has less of those nuances, and as you learn to speak English and as you speak English more and more, you will come to appreciate the lack of specific nuances. I studied Spanish in high school and also studied French. And in those languages, when you are speaking about words, particularly nouns, the nouns have genders, and you have to use the right gender for the right word. In English, no such thing exists. A table is a table, and it's always a table. We hope that you enjoy speaking with us on the English show this morning, and we hope that you make it a regular part of your week. because by making it a regular part of your week, you will increase your fluency in speaking English. And we believe that as your fluency in English improves, we believe that your life in general will improve. So I am Victor Irving Jenkins. I live in Sacramento, California, and I come from a long line of English speakers.
Very good. And what did you do today, Victor? So
I
far,
be,
very
I be,
early for you. I doubt you've done much, but who
well,
knows?
the best part of my day was when I rolled out of bed, when I climbed out of bed, I got in my shower before I turned it on. And then I turned it on and was met with a rush of cold water. I do that every morning.
Okay. Hi, Huang. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. How about you, Carla and Victor?
I am
Hello,
doing
Huang.
well. What did you introduce yourself, please, Huang?
Let me rename myself first. Thank you. Let me put
Actually,
Vietnam here, my country name next to my name. Hi, Carla. Hi, Victor. Wonderful morning, excellent afternoon, and fantabulous evening to everyone, wherever you are. This is Hương from Vietnam. I'm a lecturer in a government university. I have been teaching here for more than 17 years. I teach international business and economics with more than 10,000 students. They are from different countries like Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, and of course Vietnam. They are from different provinces in Vietnam, and we have more than 10,000 students. They are more than 18 years old. They finished high school before enrolling in my university. This location is about 100 kilometers away from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. That means I'm working away from home, away from my relatives and my parents. But I really love teaching and supporting people from my community and from my society. Yes. Apart from that, I really love talking with international friends and speaking English. So that's why I keep joining Kala shows and different meetings as well. I also host my meeting to talk with international friends. Thank you so much for having me in this meeting. Thank you, Kala.
now please share this show out to your friends and family and maybe a group who may be interested, if anyone, for the people who are watching, and anyone is welcome to come join us on the show by just clicking on the Zoom link in the chat and also in on the caption above. So what have you been doing today, Huang?
I've been doing great, and I have my Sunday with a lot of activities from the early morning and until now. With my morning today, I got several meetings with my students from different countries, such as Kazakhstan. I love talking with them as well because they are so excited and they are so eager to know about Vietnam, and hopefully one day they will visit my country and I will get a chance to take them around to show them about Vietnam and Vietnamese cultures, Vietnamese festivals, and different wonder heritage site or historical site to know about Vietnam. and understand more about Vietnamese people. Yes, thank you.
So what did you do today? Answer the question. The question is, what have you been doing?
Yes, I have been doing a lot of activities from the early morning. I got up at 5 a.m. After that, I meditated and also I did exercise. I had my breakfast, and at 8 a.m. I joined and attended my meetings with my international students from Kazakhstan. And I talk with them, I share with them about my opinions, and I invited them to visit Vietnam.
So what was one opinion that you shared with them?
My message to them that they have a lot of opportunities to collaborate with international friends, especially speaking and practicing English to communicate with different people from different countries, because right now I can observe that we have a lot of people, they can speak English very well. So when you can speak English, you can communicate and also interact with people more. Yes. So from my opinion here, I talk with them. If you want to know about other countries, cultures, and you want to know other people, you have to use a language to communicate and to talk with them. Now, English is very popular, and a lot of people here, they can speak English. And so from different countries, I mean, more and more, yes, day by day, I can see a lot of people, they can speak English. And I don't know it's easy or not, but people are more excited when speaking English and also practicing English.
Okay, why do you think English is such a popular language?
I haven't seen a lot of people, when I talk with them, they can talk and speak English. And if they are beginners, they want to practice more and more. And they ask me, please speak English with me. And I'm so happy when I can let them and help them practice with me and make a conversation with me as well.
Okay, and how many people come to your show, your program on a regular basis?
Today, I met 50 students from Kazakhstan.
Oh, have you worked with them before?
I never met them before, but I usually collaborate with their teachers. Mr. Beric, he had joined our show as well. Kazakhstan teachers, he's teaching English, and he called me almost every day to talk with their students. But I'm not sure they are students join my meeting today this morning.
How many people came today to your
50 students.
Okay, were they young students or were they adults?
They are so young. They are almost from 10 to 13 years old, like a secondary school students.
And what did you talk to them about?
I just share with them about Vietnamese cultures, how we celebrate some special festivals and activities here. And after that, we went to practice some conversation, like a do role plays, person A, person B. and we do some games together, make some quizzes and answer them. And they are so happy. They were so happy with my section, and they told me that please organize next meeting for us. So yeah, maybe we will make it very soon.
Now, do you work with people that young on a regular basis, or do you speak with older people for the most part?
My most time I usually work with adults more than 18 years old, especially my students, my university students. They are more than 18 years old. Yeah. But I started helping and supporting young students 2 years ago. I ran my meeting. I organized my meeting to interact with them. Yeah. Two times a week on Saturday and Sunday.
Jump in if you want, Victor.
I'm doing fine. I have plenty of opportunity to run and talk and open my pie hole, as I call it. So I find Huang interesting, and I'm noticing your interview style, the way that you're talking to her, and the things that you're asking her, and how it's drawing out information from her. So I am doing exceptionally well.
Would you like to ask her a question?
Actually, tell me about Toastmasters, Huang. She recently joined Toastmasters. How is that impacting your ability or your
Oh,
desire to
really?
continue speaking English?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for asking me that question. I decided to join Toastmaster Club. I mean, with Victor there. He has helped me a lot how to get familiar with this group, how to interact with new members there, and how to improve my English and practice. I'm so happy, and step by step, I get to know the way we can make a speech, we can organize our presentation, and how to present in a better way. Yet, but because of my time schedule is very tight, I am struggling with organizing my time to join the meeting. So whenever I join the meeting, I'm not able to, confirm my participation. That's a thing make me very frustrated, to be honest. But whenever I have my time, I jump in and I keep listening to them with their beautiful speakers. But recently, sometimes I join the meeting, and maybe some people, they are so excited and eager to talk, so they didn't let other people to talk. So I think next time maybe even guests, they will have the chance to say, several words. Yep, thank you.
Some people are more aggressive than others. In an environment like where we are now, where everybody's mic is unmuted, at any moment, any person can step in and start talking. What I notice is, even though interrupting can be something that you don't that people don't like to be interrupted, I find that if your contribution is worthwhile, I find that if you are speaking confidently and talking about something that's interesting, others will actually listen. Because in a non-structured environment like Toastmasters or any Zoom meeting, if your microphone is unmuted, it's probably okay for you to speak because the avoiding interrupting people when they're speaking Sometimes it's a little difficult on Zoom. Even though we all control our own self, we control our voices. No one makes us talk. Like, you can't make me speak if I'm not trying to speak. But sometimes you, at the spur of the moment, you just have something to add, and for lack of a better term, you just have to jump in there.
Yes.
So when you say jump in, I had to pull you in today. Why were you not jumping in, Victor?
Oh, believe me, Carla, I have no problems jumping in. I was simply making the point that in an environment like this where your microphone is unmuted, you got something to say, excuse me, and you say it. There's no need to be reluctant. And I wasn't reluctant. I was just in my world allowing someone else to say something because given the opportunity, I can probably go many, many minutes and hours talking and not saying the same thing twice.
We just had someone else join us, but we need that person to put on his or disappeared as quickly as she or he came. Hopefully he'll come back. I hope that you are sharing this out to your friends and family so they know we're here. I did not do the advertising that I was supposed to do because I decided yesterday to do it today. So it's not well known that we are here today.
Well, I have shared it on a fair amount of places.
Well, hopefully they will show up. Hoang, so tell us about your day and what's going on in Vietnam these days.
Yep, my day was wonderful, Carla. Thank you for asking. Every single day is my beautiful day. Yeah, everything in Vietnam is fine right now. Luckily for us, because for a long time we were very nervous, but right now we open our country to welcome international visitors to visit us. Yeah, and I was so surprised when my Indian friends and some friends from different countries they have a come to visit me. Oh, and surprise me. They knocked my door. Oh my God. I couldn't believe that.
How many
But
people came to visit you?
last week, 9 people. And some of them left. Some of them left because the visa just for a month right now. 1 month visa for tourists. But in the past, they can have 3 months. But right now, we are step by step opening our country. So that's why we still have a 1 month visa for tourists.
Okay, and as a tourist, what did you do when you were a tourist, or have you been a tourist in any of the countries? Where have you been a tourist, Huang?
Yeah, I have been to India.
And what were you doing in India?
I visited a lot of places there, like a Taj Mahal, Jaipur, and different beautiful places.
And where did you go in Jaipur?
In
Jaipur is
2019.
really a beautiful, beautiful city. That's the pink city.
Yeah.
So tell me, what did you do in Jaipur? And maybe tell Victor about Jaipur because he may not know anything about it.
Oh, Victor.
I don't know anything about it. I just know it's a long ways from where I am.
Really? You don't know? Let me share with you some information. we went there to visit different factories who can manufacture a lot of jewelries, diamonds, because they have a lot of like luxurious things stuff to export to other countries like that. So they have great contribution into Indians' GDP about exporting belongings, I mean, jewelries. So it's so amazing and skillful job for Indians people and workers there. So I was so surprised that they can make with different designs, with different styles. Even they have a lot of school to teach worker how to design it, how to carve it, how to make a small diamond into the matter and the form. They mold it. Yeah. So very interesting when observing their producing and manufacturing. So I think that's I had never seen in my country. Even they have that, but they will never disclose and show us how to do that. But India, they are so friendly and openly to share with us how to design it, how to draw it, how to carve it, how to put the small diamond into the ring or the necklace or bracelets. Yep.
So
Amazing.
diamonds are a precious stone in India as well.
Yeah. Did you see any of the star rubies?
Yes. The pink and the red ruby are also there. And a lot of famous people, they wear that stuff. Oh my God, very costly.
Now, did you enjoy? Why do they call it the Pink City?
In my opinion, because of we
Not
they
in
have
your opinion. What do you see when you go to the Pink City?
I have seen like a palace with several kind of king generation.
What color are many of the houses and buildings in the Pink City? Why do they call it the Pink City? Huang?
I'm not sure about that. So that's kind of the
You're
city.
not sure?
Yeah. Not pink.
Really?
No, the color of the house not pink.
Many of them are though.
But they're not pink.
The people aren't pink.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, or you're not understanding. Many of the buildings are pink, are they not?
No, they are not pink at all.
Yes, I was there and much of it was pink.
Really?
Was the castle pink? Yeah.
Oh.
Is the castle pink?
No, I don't see it. I didn't see it pink. It's a yellow. I took a lot of pictures.
The big castle is not pink.
The big castle on the road. Yes, it's pink. But Ram Singh King is not pink, yellow.
Okay, we may have a color understanding a little different.
Or maybe a different part of the town. Or are you talking about one structure specifically?
Difference, I think.
Different areas are, a lot of it is pink. What color is pink in your mind, Huang? I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm trying to.
Pink should be like a lotus, and.
Is pink yellow or is it a shade of red?
I don't see red as well. Just
What color are you wearing right now?
yes, red. Yes.
Okay. Are the buildings, are a lot of the buildings sort of red? What do I have that's pink near me?
Oh, excuse me, Carla.
Yes.
How's Bodie?
Bodie is fine. I think he ate his breakfast this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
What color is this?
Is that red?
Is it red? You may not this is pink.
The
That's
top
pink?
of it is specifically pink. The top of it really is pink. The bottom part's kind of red, but the top strip is actually pink.
This strip right here is more pink than this. This is pink. What color is Lucy's? What color is the hair of the lady behind you? I asked you a question. I didn't ask you to show me. What color is her hair?
Her hair's blonde?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It's a different,
brown.
your understanding of color is different. You are wearing red right now. I wear a lot of pink. Where is your camera? Because you keep looking up instead of at me. Where is your camera? Is your camera ahead, above you, or
Yes.
where is it?
The camera, yes.
So that's why you're looking up.
Yes.
Can you bring your camera down? It may make it easier on you. Not now, another time.
All right.
Okay. The woman behind you has red hair, more orange than red. What would you say, Victor?
Right. Her hair in color language, her hair is orange. But in the language of how hair color is, that is a redhead.
Right.
Even though it's not actually red, but compared to other colors of hair, it's red. Like your hair is blonde. In fact, I
Right.
think there's some sort of a dishwater blonde it's called. Is that right?
Yeah, I wouldn't call this dishwater blonde.
Well, probably because you know what color it is. For some of us who don't know what color it is, we probably group it with dishwater blonde. Erroneously, improperly.
Possibly. Where are
But
your
I know that my hair is gray.
No, not all of your hair. Some of your hair is another color.
Yeah, black.
Your mustache. What color is your hair, Huang?
My hair is black.
Okay. Are most people in Vietnam, do most people in Vietnam have black hair?
Can you say it again, Carla?
Good asking. Do most people in Vietnam have black hair?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Do most people, so you don't see a lot of different colors of hair, do you?
We don't allow students here with different colors with their hair. We don't allow them to dye their hair when they are students in school.
So most of the people you see every day have black hair, correct?
Yes.
Do
And
most, go on.
some of my colleges, they have brown hair like the coffee color. We don't have like a red or other color, so I don't know much about hair's colors.
What about colors you wear? What colors do you wear mostly?
Normally we wear white for the top and black for the pants.
Do you ever wear another color?
Yes,
What color?
I do.
What colors?
You do?
Yes.
You do?
What color?
Green one.
You wear green.
I love.
What other color do you wear?
I love green and I love white. I love pink. Yes, and red like this, right? My color, my shirt is red.
Okay. When you go to work, what color do you wear?
I love wearing green and blue.
Are you allowed to wear different colors?
Yes, they allow.
Okay. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Why do you like green?
To be honest, I feel really relaxed when seeing green. I feel like trees are growing and it's make my mind very fresh. That's why I keep wearing.
Well, my favorite color is red, right?
Ooh,
And even though red is my favorite color, green has its place. For instance, in certain portions of the West Coast where I live, like Las Vegas, right, they don't allow people to grow grass. If you bought a house in Las Vegas, you would not have a front lawn. You would have a bunch of rocks or some other thing in your front lawn. For me, the absence of a green lawn in the front of your house takes away from the aesthetics. Green, the color green, it it implies freshness. It implies renewal, that sort of thing. And for me, to not be able to have green grass, even though you have to work at it, even though you have to cut it from time to time, I think the fact that grass is green elevates the status of the color of green. And in the United States where I live, green is the color of money. And most people here really like money. In fact, as a capitalist country, money takes up a lot of conversation and a lot of thought. So, hence, green is the color that many people like. And just the mention of green, certain colors mean certain things. I was watching a movie once where a person was blind and they were trying to help them understand colors. And what they did when they heated up some rocks and the person was holding the rocks in their hand and that was described as red. And they gave the person some ice cubes and felt the ice cube and that was described as blue. I don't remember what they used to describe the color green, but for a person who can't see, it's really quite a chore to help them understand the concept of color.
Very true. So how can we help people learn the concept of color?
If you're talking about people who can't see, That's a difficult chore. That's a difficult task. Now, if they used to see, it's probably a lot easier. But to never having sight, I don't know that colors is something that you can introduce them to. Because
I
certainly colors colors in colors has an effect on our emotions. So for a person who can't see colors, that emotional effect essentially doesn't exist. At least not in the way that I can describe it to them.
okay. What do you think about color before I say what I want to say? Blanc.
That's very interesting when researching and studying about colors because when I teach my student about doing international business with different countries and different cultures, they will consider colors in a different ways. For example, when you are in Vietnam, at the first day, I mean New Year's Day, if you wear black to visit other family's house, they will get scared because black like unlucky color or something not good. So that's why that's kind of taboo. Yeah, when attending weddings party as well, we have to avoid wearing black color. But when attending, I mean, funerals, events, you should avoid wearing bright colors. You should wear something dark colors and black. That's very different. I mean, culture and perspectives, and also in different countries. I mean, like that kind of country, like African, they really love green, and that's why a lot of companies they are packaging their products with green color. I mean, cover packaging colors. They really love that. That's very friendly with environment, and in their opinion, they prefer green to other colors. So that's why if you want to do business with them, you want to become their business partners, you have to package the products with green color. Yeah.
Now, do you like bright green or do you like dark green or olive green?
I love bright green with leaves, the color similar to leaf, but the small leaves, not like young leaves, not black leaves. I mean, even leaves, they also have different green, right? Different greens. But I love true greens and bright green.
So you love bright green. What's your favorite color, Victor?
Oh, my favorite color by all means is red. And for most of my life, my favorite color has been red. It just
And
so
what?
happens though,
Go on.
it just so happens though, growing up, I used to deny the fact that my favorite color was red because as a boy, we got told that that was the devil's color. But when you think about red and the things that are red, like red cars, red
Yeah.
suits, red, the color red, it's always an
Yeah.
exciting color, and different people have different motivational factors. And for me, excitement is kind of my. I mean, I live for some excitement. I enjoy excitement, and as far as all the colors go, I think red is probably the most exciting color. Don't know why, but it does something to the parts of the brain that gets excited.
But doesn't red represent anger?
If you were creating a presentation of something, red would be anger, but I think in terms of emotion, anger is actually a more exciting emotion as well
Why do you say that?
because it's more stimulating. It evokes more action. If there were a way if there were a way to actually notice the impulses or the I guess impulses is a good word. If you could represent it physically, I think you'd find red is more active. I guess if you could measure how the eyes react to red, you'd probably get them reacting a lot more with red than other colors.
True. Guys, someone just came in, and one, she needs at least to open up her mic. And I believe she's a Toastmaster, so putting on her camera should not be an issue.
Oh no, that's Gayatri. That's a good
I
friend of mine.
know.
Free from India.
I know.
Yes, I was actually not prepared to open the camera, but I'll need another 2 minutes to open the camera. I'll just set it up.
Okay, well, if you are not able to do that today, that's fine, but you can open up your mic.
Oh, I'm Victor's protege. I can never not be camera ready. I'll just need 2 minutes to set it up.
Well, we
But
are going to be ending in about 13 minutes, so you may not have time to do it. Please leave your mic on and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Gayatri, and I'm joining all the way from India. And I have known Carla through Victor Jenkins, and I have been watching all these videos that you guys do. And I know Carla's love for English language, which I think both of us share because I love English language too.
Okay, what do you do for a living, Gayatri?
I'm a meditation coach, and I usually deal with people who are going through anxiety issues and panic attacks. And I help them with those issues wherein they overcome their problems strategy. Sometimes it is difficult to accept the problems that we are facing. So I basically help them in identifying those problems and then addressing them, like coming out of that state of denial. And accepting things is not as easy. For example, if you do something bad to me, it's easy for me to forgive you or pardon you because I'm a bigger person then. But when I do something wrong to you, forgiving myself, giving that pardon to myself is the most difficult task. So I help people in accepting themselves with all their flaws. And along with that, of course, for the corporate employees, for the students, it's all about performance enhancement. And that performance enhancement comes through clearing the blockages through various meditation techniques.
Now, for me, meditation is more than just thinking, it's quieting the mind. Do you, how do you teach people to quiet the mind?
Now that is the most important aspect about meditation. The idea behind meditation is that you are able to keep yourself calm and quiet. So on and off, we often see all those videos on Facebook, on YouTube, mindfulness, heartfulness, guided meditations. There are sounds of there are sounds of beautiful pianos, guitars, all of those things. They help in actually calming your mind. Well, they do to some extent. But sometimes our mind is so distracted. Sometimes our mind is so hurt that we are unable to take the instructions. In the guided meditation, we are asked to imagine ourselves on a land, there is water flowing by, imagine your future, visualize all the positives on the other side. But we are so hurt that we are unable to do that. And that is the time when we basically need to help ourselves think better. And that is where, yes?
There seems to be a problem with your mic. Is your mic near you?
Yes, it is near me.
Maybe move it a little further away. There's a lot of background noise.
Am I audible now?
You've
Yes.
been audible, but there's been noise that kind of is very distracting. You have any idea what it is?
Is it still there?
It's gone now. So what did you do to correct it?
I was just trying to set up my camera if possible, but I think that was the sound.
Okay, I need you to forget about your camera for now because we will be off in about 8 minutes. I just want you to be interested in talking.
No problem. We can continue.
And we just got Pinkesh Kumar. Pinkesh, can you put on your camera and join us, please? Oh, you're Pinkesh. No, Pinkesh is a guy. Hi, Pinkesh. Where are you from? You need to open up your mic, Pinkesh.
Ma'am, I am from Kolkata, India.
Ah, another Indian. And where did you find out about the show? Pinkesh, introduce yourself. Who are,
I'm
where,
Pinkesh from Kolkata.
what type of
Your
work?
voice is not audible, ma'am.
Well, I think your internet is probably too slow. What do you do in Calcutta? His internet is poor. Does anyone know him from who's on camera right now?
Pinky?
I've never met him.
Yeah, Pinky, this is Gayatri. Are you able to listen to me?
Sorry, ma'am.
He opened
Please
his
tell me
camera.
again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you able to listen to me?
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
So Carla here is asking you, how did you get to know about this show? How did you get to know about this meeting? You joined this meeting room, this Zoom room. How did you get to know about this?
My reference is Arvind sir.
Okay. Someone named Arvind referred you to this room.
Yes.
Okay, that is wonderful.
It is. Can you say that again? You said it very, very quickly, Pinkesh, and I really could not understand you. How did you find out about this show?
Sorry, ma'am.
Pinkesh. We cannot hear you. Your internet is very, very slow. Gayatri, are you there?
Yes, I'm right here, Carla. So Pinkish was saying that he was referred to this particular Zoom room by a person named Arvind.
He needs to answer, not you, Gayatri. Let's go back to what you're saying, because we can't hear him.
I think I was just talking about how to calm the mind. And sometimes when we are unable to focus ourselves in spite of all the instructions given on those YouTube videos, I think breath work is something that can help. There are technical styles of meditations wherein certain kinds of breath work, certain kinds of chanting, they can help us focus better and cleanse our system from inside.
Okay. How long have you been coaching people in meditation, Gayatri?
Sorry, could you come back, please?
How long have you been a meditation coach?
I have been a meditation coach for about 3 years now, but I have been in the research and practice of meditation for about 14 years now. And recently, World Peace Institute of United Nations conferred honorary doctorate in meditation practice to me. So that is how long I have been a meditation practitioner. And on offside, I believe I was 5 years old since when I have been meditating.
Wow.
I think many of us were meditating as children. What was your motivation to be a meditation coach?
I hit rock bottom at one point of time in my career. And I hit that rock bottom not because of other people. I hit it because of myself. And most importantly, because I couldn't control my emotions. I used to get very sentimental. I used to get over dramatic. All in all, there was no balance. Everything was extreme. And that is how I realized that I needed something to bring about that balance, not just in my personality, but in my life. And my personality and life were interrelated. All our personalities and our lives are interrelated. So that is how I was introduced to meditation. And 14 years ago, when I seriously started practicing meditation, I started sensing that balance in my life. It was not an easy task. It was a roller coaster ride. Meditation is not something that you just start and right from the beginning you are calm and composed. No. Meditation takes you on a roller coaster ride wherein you face the worst of your fears, you overcome them, and then you reach that tranquility. And that is why
I want to stop you there. Meditation and your activity and your reaction to things are two separate things. Meditation is going within. Meditation is seeing God within yourself. When you're talking, can I let me finish
Sure.
what I'm saying? And that's important. But what you do in activity is a different thing. Your activity, what you say, how you respond. You take that silence you find in meditation and you bring it into the world. And that's why you meditate. You meditate to get that balance, but you don't say if meditation is not part of your activity, so to speak. Does that make sense to you?
I believe that is one of the misconceptions that people have about meditation. There is a misconception that meditation is all about withdrawal of senses. But meditation is something that can be used for awakening of senses as well.
Right.
So it is not, I mean, when we say God, we try to confine God into this particular box, and everybody has a
But
different
that's
box.
what I'm saying. Everyone has different concepts. And those
Correct.
concepts are not meditation. Those concepts are our thoughts in our mind. Meditation itself goes beyond that.
That is absolutely right. Meditation goes beyond all the thoughts, because
Right.
with proper meditation, our thoughts can be cleansed. With
Right.
proper meditation,
With
our thoughts can
meditation.
get a proper direction.
Meditation is that tool that quiets the mind. It's a tool.
It quiets the mind, but when our mind needs to talk, meditation can also guide our mind to talk properly, which is why I always prescribe meditation not just for the people who want to withdraw from the society, but meditation can be more useful for people who want to make a change in society. So it's not just about making just not about quieting your mind, but to be able to express your mind properly. That is why we meditate upon Vishuddhi Chakra. That is the throat chakra.
Absolutely. We're saying the same thing using different words.
Yeah, one of you is a professional.
Two are professionals. I've been teaching meditation since when? 74.
That is wonderful.
I've been a teacher of Transcendental Meditation and also Art of Living Foundation with Sri Sri Ravi Shankar.
I
And
remember
we
you
are-
telling me. So you are into Sudarshan Kriya. Have you stepped into Sudarshan Chakra Kriya as well?
Of course. Well, I do what I've been trained by Sri Sri.
Recently,
Anyway,
Sri Sri Ravi Shankar has recently launched another meditation technique, Sudarshan Chakra Kriya, which is a new one. You
I
should
know.
definitely go for that, because once you do that, you will get what I'm talking about, Vishuddhi Chakra or the throat chakra.
True. And with that, we have come to an hour of the show. And I actually need to end on time today, and we're a little over time. I would like to talk to you more, Gayatri. Maybe we could do a one-on-one interview, and I'll ask Victor to connect us.
Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely would like to, but I cannot do it now, and I can't continue this conversation now either, unfortunately. I wish you had come a little earlier.
Me too. I just saw the post and I hopped in.
Right. And you can't do it in 5 minutes. It's a much deeper conversation. And with that, we are going to end this show. I will be back in 2 weeks with Planet Union, and any of you can come back for that. And can we wave goodbye? Have a good day. Pinkesh, I'm sorry we couldn't talk to you, but your internet was way too slow. Okay, we